morning, everybody. How you doing? It's your boy Dre from Love Music, Love Wine. We are back again for the second broadcast of 2024. This time we're doing beans and beats. You know the familiar bit. Coffee and music, that's how we roll. And we're doing a smooth jazz Sunday. We're taking it easy. We want to kick the year off in sort of a lower tone, and then we will kick up a vibe when we get into next week and the weeks after. We got a little bit of a break in February as we head out on vacation, sort of a wedding / vacation into Colombia. And then when we're back, we're gonna continue with the vibe. But you know, as usual, we like to keep things interesting. We're gonna have lots of things to talk about. Today we're continuing with part 2 of minimalism. And does minimalism lead to happiness? You know, so think about that. We are gonna start the program off shortly where we'll jump on camera. But think about minimalism, think about smooth jazz, and think about this is the second broadcast of the year as we get into the groove. Smooth jazz, Beans and Beats Sunday with me, your host Dre from Love Music, Love Wine Radio. You're listening to Black Dynamite by Julian Vaughn. Well, my friends, it snowed outside yesterday and last night, I should say, so we are finally in winter. Well, we've always been in winter since, I think, the third week in December, but snow has finally reared its head. A symphony of senses coming up at the end of the month at the Wine Club. For those of you that are part of the family and are interested in going, we get on our mailing list and we will add you to the list. track is called Happy Go Lucky from Paul Hardcastle. You guys remember that track that Paul did back, I want to say late 80s, early 90s, 19. I was talking about the Vietnam War. Had a fantastic beat. The message was a bit bleak because you were talking about the war, but at the end of the day, it was a very catchy tune. This track is called Mezzo. It's called Cruising by Mezzo Forte. Once again, good morning, my friends. How are you? Happy Sunday. It's your boy Dre from Love Music, Love Wine Radio. We're taking you on a journey this morning through smooth jazz. We're drinking coffee, of course. And of course, you know, we're drinking, we're going out to the West Coast. It is the Salt Spring Dark Roast Coffee. Come on, the perfect start to any day. Music and coffee, especially smooth jazz and coffee. Soothing the soul, prepping you for another week of glorious work. I say glorious work because, you know, we're trying to change the attitude about work. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you're paying your bills, you're working hard, you're taking care of your family, you're taking care of yourselves. You know what I mean? You gotta enjoy what you do. And some of us don't. You know, some days I do, some days I don't. You know, some days I wake up and I think, can I bang on the drum all day? Cruising by Mezzo Forte. Amazing track for a Sunday morning. I told you guys we had some snow outside yesterday, or actually last night. We had some snow. I mean, I finished the program, yesterday's broadcast about 4:30, and then by, I would say, 7:30, 8 o'clock, we had full-on snow going on in the city. Now, we live right in the city, like in the heart of the city, so, you know, it doesn't snow as much in the city as it is, let's say, on the outskirts, in the burbs, or in the country part of the city, you know, the country part of the province. But it's so pretty outside when it first snows. Once again, you're tuned in to Love Music, Love Wine Radio. This track is called Cruising by Mezzo Forte. We're going to start brewing our coffee shortly. The water is boiled to a perfect coffee temperature. Just got to grind the beans. the French press ready. But before we get into the coffee, we're gonna start off with a little bit of lemon water to coat the stomach line. Perfect way to start your day with warm lemon water. Get your digestive system flowing and ready for another day of consumption. Special shout out to the folks on Kick. You guys know I have mad love for you guys. Shout out to the folks on Mixcloud. Mad love for you guys. Of course, shout out to the folks on Twitch. Mad love for you guys. And then we have our up and down relationship going on with Facebook. But special shout out to the folks on Facebook. Happy 2024, our second broadcast of 2024. It's Beans and Beats Sunday with me, your host Dre from Love Music, Love Wine Radio. Today it's all about smooth jazz. This track is called Remember You by Ronnie Jordan. What's going on, people? It's your boy Dre from Love Music, Love Wine Radio. We are in our second broadcast of the year, and it's all about smooth jazz. We're doing beans and beats, and you know the term. Music and coffee, the perfect start to any day, not just Sundays. Bossa Nova. The Lawson Rollins on deck. So yesterday was our first broadcast of 2024, and we had a good time. And we thought we'll repeat that again, except we're doing music and coffee. And it's all about Salt Springs coffee, and we're doing smooth jazz. So like I said, it's smooth. It snowed in the city last night. What a wonderful sight. I know probably a lot of you are going, no snow. But I'm telling you, man, I enjoyed always the first snowstorm, or the first snowfall, I should say. Beautiful music for a beautiful time, and that time is now. Beans and Beats Sunday. amazing track from Norman Brown, Just Between Us. And it is between us, myself, you, and you, and you, and you. Once again, special shout out goes to everyone online this morning listening to us. We're having a good time. It's Sunday morning. It's Beans and Beats, our favorite program of the week. Beans and Beats. We choose a bunch of different genres, but we're starting the year off. This is our first Beans and Beats show, our second broadcast of the year, and we're doing smooth jazz. Another beautiful track from the man, Bonnie James. Stop, look, and listen to your heart. Good morning, T. Summers. How are you? Happy Sunday. Happy New Year. Welcome into the program, Beans and Beats. It's all about smooth jazz this morning. You know, before we indulge in coffee, we usually coat the digestive system with warm lemon water. So that's the start. And then we move into coffee. Cheers to warm lemon water. I know, I've been doing this warm lemon water bit for the last year and a half, and I find it does some really, really good things for the digestive system. So try it, you might like it. This is before you get into coffee, or a lot of folks I know drink like room temperature water, like, you know, 4 to 6 glasses of room temperature water in the morning to get the system going. It's the perfect way to start. Never cold water, no, never cold water. You don't need to shock the system. You need to wake the system up, but not shock it. So T. Summer, where are you listening to us from on Twitch? Thank you for joining us. Yes, I know. That's not. I'm glad that I'm gonna add some motivation to your morning to help you shovel that snow. Yes, we had a snow like yesterday. It fall finally. I didn't think we were gonna get snow this winter. It was looking like that, but I don't know. The weather system corrected itself. Be careful shoveling snow, man. Bend the knees. Don't throw the back out doing the first shovel of the year. This track is called Bittersweet from Skinny Hightower. Once again, you're tuned in to Beans and Beats Sunday with me, your host, Dre, from Love Music, Love Wine Radio. Today, it's all about smooth jazz. Good morning. I'm assuming this is how you pronounce it. Black Big Wiz 45. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Glad to have you here. It's all about smooth jazz this morning, my friend. Welcome into the family. Get it. Brooklyn. Excellent. Brooklyn Big Wiz, man, 45. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thank you. Welcome into the family, my friend. Once again, you're tuned in to Love Music, Love Wine Radio. It's Beans and Beats Sunday. So grab your coffee and we're gonna get into that smooth jazz as we take you. We're going all the way till 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this morning. So join us and let's enjoy together with an amazing cup of coffee. I'm brewing mine right now, and then I'm starting off with a little bit of lemon water, and then I'm gonna move into the coffee. Always get the system going first. So we started this topic yesterday, minimalism. Is it a path to happiness? And we sort of just continuing the conversation this week. Each week we're gonna choose a topic and we're gonna dive into it a little bit. So minimalism, like I know from aesthetics and sort of interior design and all that. Minimalism is a big thing right now. Everybody wants to be a minimalist. They want to declutter their rooms. They want to, choose like muted tones and all that kind of stuff. But when you move all that apart, what does minimalism mean to you? We'll dive in more in a bit. Here's a straighter question. If you sort of got rid of 90% of your possessions to become the truest form of what minimalism is supposed to be, will you be a happy person? I'm not saying you're not happy already, by the way, just so you know. Would you become even happier if you were to get rid of 90% of your possessions? And I'm talking things that have sentimental value also. Spot by Byron Miller and Walter Beasley. What's going on, Donald Duck? How are you? Thank you for following the channel on Kick. Welcome into the family. Glad to have you here. Hope all is well with you.
Join Mr. Psycho. We have Mr. Walter Beasley. Welcome to the B spot. We're gonna have ball at B spot.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your answer there, T. Summer. Yeah, I've been battling with this. Like, I am doing, currently, I am doing my own sort of decluttering, starting with clothing. That's going to be number one. And I want to reduce the amount of things that I don't need and I don't have sentimental value for. I want to reduce that, and the biggest thing for me is controlling my spending. Spending is the key, you know. It's like just buying something because you just need to buy something, just buying something because it's a whim, you saw it and you may have a little liking for it, but at the end of the day you're buying it and it usually ends up either sitting on a shelf, sitting in your closet, or just not being used. So I'm trying to consciously think about my purchases, and to me that makes me happy. So for one, minimalism in that sense can lead to happiness for me as an individual. Yes, the city does not see a lot of snow very often, so it's nice to see a little bit of snow. We were hoping to get this on Christmas Day, but it was dry and warm outside on Christmas Day. Definitely colder now, and now that snow's here, I think winter, to me, officially started now. I don't know, the older I get, the more gray that I accumulate. I'm just thinking about just purchasing and buying things, and you know, and I'm finding myself that you know, I don't need a lot of these things. I don't, and in some cases I definitely don't want a lot of these things. So then where does it go? Filling up the landfills, contributing to the issues that we're having with the environment. You know, like we're a buying culture. And don't get me wrong, that keeps the economy going, that keeps jobs flowing and all that. But at a certain point, if we can sort of reuse a lot of the things that we've purchased, it will help, and it also create new jobs. But yeah, just constantly buying just for buying's sake is not where I want to be in my life going forward. Donald Duck, I will be going until 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time today. We may go a little bit longer, depends on how the vibe is going, but yeah, that's the time we're scheduled to finish at 11:30 a.m. Once again, if you're tuning in on Kick, you guys know I'm glad to have you. We only recently established our Kick account, probably I would say 3 or 4 months ago, and I'm loving the reception I'm getting. I'm loving the people on Kick. You guys are kick-ass. Don't get me wrong, I still love my folks on Mixcloud and Twitch and Facebook when it cooperates with me. But I love all you guys, man. I just want you guys to know that you guys being part of the family is so important as we try to build this community going forward. And we got so many awesome things that we're going to be doing throughout the year. Lots of live on location broadcasts. You know, we're going to do a few more live in-person events for the folks that are in the T-Dot. Or doesn't matter, you can still come if you want to. Yeah, so there's a lot of things going to happen over the next year. So please stick with us. Tell a friend, tell loved ones. We're doing something good here, man. Good vibes only. I've been looking into these, they do some smooth jazz cruises around the Caribbean. And I don't know, maybe it's something that I might be interested at some point in time in the near future, checking out one of those smooth jazz cruises. If anybody's been to one of those smooth jazz cruises, let me know. I'd love to know what the vibe is like. And, you know, I'm not a huge cruise person, but for smooth jazz, maybe I'll venture out. This is one of my favorite tracks of all time. Revolving Door from Joyce Cooling. Music for a beautiful time, and that time is now. Beans and Beats Sunday with me, your host Dre, from Love Music, Love Wine Radio. once again, if you do live in the T dot and you are interested in going to our first in-person live event coming up on January 27th, it's called A Symphony of the Senses. If you are interested, please get on our mailing list at www.lovemusiclovewineradio. There isn't a cover for this event, but you do need to RSVP and you do need to be invited. So please get on our mailing list and we will definitely make sure you get the invite. Revolving Door from Joyce Cooling. I think my coffee is brewed and definitely my lemon water is complete. System is ready to take on the coffee right now. This track is called it's called Big Shot. Sorry, I apologize. Big Shot by Third Force. So picture yourself in this situation. It's Friday night. You finish a long week of work, and you're playing some smooth jazz. And of course, we're not drinking coffee. You want to drink a glass of wine. What's your go-to wine? What's your go-to grape, I should say? Don't forget the wine, because there's so many wines, so many producers. What is your go-to grape for smooth jazz? I'll tell you what mine is. Mine is Pinot Noir. Caps of nice. It's smooth, very smooth. I also got mad love for Caps of, but yes, Pinot Noir is my go-to, especially when it comes to jazz in general. But yeah, smooth jazz, definitely Pinot Noir. But Cab Sauv is definitely a grape that I do have mad love for and mad appreciation for. I would pair that more likely with a funk soul vibe. But I'm glad, man. Like that's the whole idea, right? Like when it comes to music, I pair music with wine. I pair music with coffee. Those are the two things I pair music with. I know people pair music with food. I mean, wine with food and all that. And I do like a good steak with a decent cab or a big Shiraz or a decent Merlot. One of those things there. But when it comes to music, I think music, wine, and coffee. That's how I think. I'm a little crazy that way, but. I see one of the things is that people have been pairing music and wine for a very, very, very long time. But it's just not subconscious. It's just a go-to thing. You throw on some music, you open a bottle of wine, or you have a bottle of wine already open, and you just grab a glass and you just vibing to it. What I'm trying to do is bring it to the forefront. So when you're thinking about putting together that fabulous meal, and you're thinking about the wine that's going to go with it, also think about what music to set the tone that you want to think about and the things you want to do. Perfect. So T Summers, what you need to do is set up a special dinner for you and the hubby to celebrate the first snowfall, maybe. Definitely loving my Salt Spring dark roast coffee this morning. If you are drinking coffee, what brand are you drinking? Special shout out and special thanks goes out to Enon to the BCAN. I gotta figure out what that really means. What is the origin behind that name on Mixcloud? Mad love for you guys, man. Thank you so much for joining us the program this morning. It's all about smooth jazz. Another one of my favorite tracks, this time from Paul Taylor. It's called Avenue. At the end of last year, at one of our Beans and Beats programs, we did a classical music program, and it was I felt so uplifting, so like I was in like a glee moment throughout the rest of the day after the program. So I gotta do another one of those programs. We're looking at doing something like that probably in February of this year, because we're only going to be doing Beans and Beats twice a month. So, but we got lots of other programs coming up. So don't think that we're only on twice a month. We're on every weekend if we're in town. But we change up the programs a bit. Like next week, we do not have a Beans and Beats program, but we'll be on Friday night from 7 to 9, and we'll be on Saturday afternoon from 2 to 4. I will tell you more about those programs shortly. But once again, keep your eyes on our website and our socials for all the info. beautiful track, Avenue from Paul Taylor. Mad love for Paul Taylor. So one of my goals is to when I retire, is to do this program on a larger scale for one of, who knows, maybe Psalm TV. If you're listening, Psalm TV, you guys know what I want. Yeah, so do this program on a larger scale and just sort of go right off into the sunset just doing this program. And the various programs that we do, same types of things, talk about wine recommendations, interesting guests we want to have, from winemakers to musicians to chefs, and also of course our topics that we're going to be talking about. And we're continuing with the topic that we started yesterday, minimalism. I'm too much of a very, very active person to sort of retire and play golf. God, I think I would die faster. Don't get me wrong, I got nothing against golf. If you want to go out and play around in golf, yes, but just looking forward to retirement and just playing golf, it's not for me. But maybe that's something for some other people, that kind of thing, which is good, and I support that. Tequila Moon by Jessie J. We got so much more beautiful music coming up for you guys as we move into the last hour of the program. Like I said, depending on how the vibe is going, maybe we'll go take it till 12. Right now, the vibe is going real good. Once again, good morning.
The very best tracks just for you. Love music, love wine radio. Playing the best music paired with wines from around the world.
Special shout out to those that are just joining us on either of Twitch, Kick, Mixcloud, or Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's all about Beans and Beats, where we match music or pair music with coffee, and we're doing smooth jazz this morning. And I did a smooth brew. It's the Salt Springs dark roast coffee. Good morning, Ryan. How are you, my friend? How are you? You get some rest since last Friday? I hope you got some rest, my friend. And we'll definitely need to link this coming week, probably later on in the week if you're in the city. But like I said, make sure you get some rest, brother. Because I know you're a man that goes, and goes. Keeps Coming Back by Norman Brown. Another one of the classics. Mad love for this track. beautiful music for a beautiful time, and that time is now. Beans and Beats Sunday with me, your host Dre from Love Music, Love Wine Radio. Definitely, Norman does remind me of George Benson plucking at the guitar strings, man. They do got so much soul, so much talent. I said Norman James, I apologize. Norman Brown. Moving from Norman Brown to Cindy Bradley, I'm all ears. What's going on? Dine Row Live, thank you again for joining us today. 2 days in a row, I'm definitely welcome to the family, my friend. Glad to have you here. Today it's all about smooth jazz. So next week the program will be, we're moving the program days, I should say. We're doing Friday night from 7 to 9, and then we're doing Saturday afternoon from 2 to 4. Then the following week we'll come back with Beans and Beats. So once again, we're talking minimalism. Is it the path to happiness? Put it this way. The path to happiness. You're spending less money, not buying unnecessary things, enjoying the things that you have. Keeping stuff out of the landfills and all that. Decluttering helps to clear the mind. I mean, there's a lot of positives there. There's a lot of positives, you know, you can take and from being a minimalist. I'm not sure I could ever become the true form of a minimalist. I don't feel that that's in my immediate future. But I definitely will incorporate quite a few of those things we talk about into my current lifestyle, to from a decluttering to spending consciously to not filling things up in the landfills and all that. I will definitely do those things, and those things will help with my happiness, and especially decluttering, man. When a place is decluttered, it's such an uplifting part of being alive. Beautiful music for a beautiful time, and that time is now. Another one of my all-time favorite tracks, Cloud Watching from Paul Hardcastle. Next Friday night from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. It's a jazz thing. What's going on, Chris on Facebook? Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. You have yourself a wonderful day and Happy New Year to you and your family. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in and joining the vibe. It's Beans and Beats Sunday. It's smooth jazz.
Love music, love wine radio, playing the best music paired with wines from around the world.
Got any questions, anything you want to talk about right now? Like I said, this week we're talking about minimalism and is it the path to happiness? You know, T Summer giving her her thoughts on it. Amazing. Thank you so much, T Summer, for participating in that. Anybody else want to give a comment on minimalism? What do you think about it? Is it the path to happiness? Friday night. The name of our program is Play Music, Drink Wine. We'll reveal the wine and reveal the genre probably later today as we update our website, lovemusiclovewine.com. But always, as a reminder, always keep your eyes on our socials. That's where we do a lot of our communication. Our socials. I got a lot of amazing wine for Christmas gifts. So I'm gonna pick one of those and we're gonna choose the music to match with it. And that will be the wine of the program. Play Music, Drink Wine. This is this coming Friday, next Friday, January 12th, from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This track is called Co-Motion by Lemec. I've actually only heard this track a couple of days ago as I was pulling together the program for today, and I've been playing it ever since. Mad love for this track, Co-Motion by Lemec. I gotta look this guy up and see what other things that he's done, because I'm just liking this particular track, Co-Motion. From Co-Motion from Lemec to Because of You, Gerald Albright. Listen carefully to this track. It's an amazing piece. You know, in 2023, I didn't give as much credence to smooth jazz as I should have. I plan to correct that this year and give a little more oomph into some of my smooth jazz programs, because I definitely love smooth jazz. Inside of me, because of you. So right, because of you, you are my baby. Special shout out to my better half. What's going on, babe? Happy Sunday morning. I know all this talk of my topic this week of minimalism and decluttering. I know she's going right now. She's probably saying, listen, stop talking about it and start getting some of that decluttering done. I will, babe, I will. Come on, the perfect way to start a beautiful Sunday morning. It snowed yesterday. Hopefully we'll start getting some sunlight over the next few days, because we went for a good period of like 15 plus days of just cloudiness. So make sure you take your vitamin D's to keep that spirit up. Oh my God, I sound like a PSA commercial.
Feels so right because of you. You are my baby. I feel love inside of me because of you. Your nights feel so right because of you. You are my baby.
A special shout out to my neighbor Lana, man. Thank you so much once again for tuning in. I tell you, it's awesome. Thank you for the support. Happy, once again, belated birthday that you had on Friday. Sorry I couldn't make it out. We were actually out having some drinks for Darren. His birthday is today. We were drinking on Friday. I saw some of the images from karaoke. I hope you guys had an amazing time. Once again, thank you so much, Lana, for tuning in. Much appreciated. I know you talk about what is that game that you guys just like invite me to kick my ass, but you know what, let's set something up like that and have one of those games and drink some wine and we'll do some late celebrations. Hey, how's it going, DJ D1? I think what am I saying? Yeah, man, we gotta get that vitamin D in there. We gotta get that vitamin D, because I tell you, it's crazy with the weather. Been the last 16 days or so without sunshine. It's just gray all the time. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Gotta get some light. So maybe the what do you call it? Daylight will reflect off of the snow and help us, but get the vitamin D in. Yes, Wizard is the game where you guys just kick my ass. I'm gonna learn to play that game and I'm gonna turn around and kick your guys' ass. But either way, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna just drink some wine and play the game. So you let me know when you guys are organizing it. La Dolce Vita from William Hill. Beautiful music for a beautiful time, and that time is right now. Coming up to the last 24 minutes to be exact to the end of the program. But like I said, we're feeling the vibe. We may go till 12, but we'll see when we get there. Once again, we are back next Friday night from 7 to 9. Play music, drink wine. Definitely going to be opening one of those Christmas gifts from a wine perspective for the next show on Friday night. I'm feeling rock and rollish. You know, I'm not sure yet. I'm feeling a little bit rock and rollish or a little bit of hip hopish. You know, we'll figure out that what do you call it? What the program will be later on in the week. Well, always keep your eyes on our socials, because that's where we'll post all that stuff first. La Dolce Vita from William Hill. Moving from William Hill to Marcus Johnson, 18th and Me. This track is called Lip Service. I guess this would be a little bit appropriate right now that, you know, the better half would probably say, yep, a lot of lip service, just get that decluttering done. Get rid of all that clothing that you're not using. Yes, I will. I get it. Do is challenge you ladies instead of wizard there, Lana. Challenge you ladies to some dominoes. How about we do a little domino tournament? We'll do wizard first, and then we'll do a domino tournament. I gotta redeem myself somehow. Or maybe Monopoly or something like that. I don't know, one of these things. Anytime you have Monopoly, you got a little music in the background, or you got a little bit of wine. Any of these games with music and wine in the background, can't go wrong. Beautiful night, beautiful time ahead. You know, that's what we should do. What I'm thinking is we do Wizard at the Wine Club. VC King. I can definitely organize that. Dude at the Wine Club. Maybe the venue will change my luck. Or make me worse. Who knows? I hear you. So you got some dependencies. All good. We'll talk to Agnes and get her on board. I'm gonna let you ladies organize that. You figure out when, and if you guys want to make it, do it at the wine club. I'll do that organizing if you want me to. So, but either way, I'm there. Even though I'm gonna probably get my ass kicked. So you guys know this track, right? This is done by Kim Scott, but Jill Scott did the original track, Golden. One of my favorite all-time acid jazz tracks. This is the smooth jazz version from Kim Scott. So don't forget to tune in next Friday night if you're home. Usually in January, the beginning of January, it's one of those things, you know. I try to be indoors as much as possible, stay home, sort of revive, get all the energy back and all that. But if you are home next Friday night from 7 to 9 p.m., we're playing music and drinking wine. And like I said, I'm feeling rockish. I'm feeling a little bit of hip-hop-ish. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a hip-hop and rock show. You know, with a little bit of Shiraz. I'm not saying it'll be Shiraz, but you know, get some of that Australian Shiraz. I haven't had a good Australian Shiraz in a while, so I think it's time that I rectify that issue. Rock and hip hop. Yes, I'm feeling it. Don't you guys just love these days when, you know, it snowed outside, you're indoors in a warm environment, just relaxing, chilling, listening to good music, drinking coffee or drinking wine, depends on where you are in the world at this particular moment. You know, all that. It's such a, just being comfortable and enjoying that vibe. I live for that. I just live for that. I feel like I missed the mark. Today I was thinking about it, but I didn't execute. But I wanted to do a slow roast for a Sunday dinner, you know, like with mashed potatoes or roast potatoes with root vegetables and a slow roast. But of course I didn't take it out of the freezer and all that, so I'm gonna save that for next Sunday. Next Sunday I'll cook myself a slow roast. I'll cook us a slow roast. What am I saying? Myself. Yeah, what are you guys cooking today? What is on the menu for today? Actually, that question goes out also specifically to Ryan. Ryan, what's on the menu today? Maybe you took your roast out of the freezer and you took it out last night and you're seasoning it up already and you're all ready to just put it in the oven at a low temperature and let it cook for hours. Or maybe you got a magical smoker. Wait a sec, I'm making myself hungry. I gotta stop talking about food. Brass Street by Rick Braun. Oh yeah, we got another brunch deal coming up. A live music brunch that we're going to be doing. I'm going to work with Andrew from Caratus to figure out what that date is, and I'll let you guys know. Like I also said, we are taking a break sort of from the 10th of February to the 18th. Gonna be away, gonna be in Colombia for a wedding. I can't wait for that. Excited about getting to Colombia, man. Never been. I'm hearing so many good things. Everybody is traveling to Colombia these days, so I look forward to a fantastic trip and an amazing wedding and just a good time in general. And then hopefully sometime in May, we'll be heading out to May or early June. Going to be heading to either Bordeaux, some sort of wine country, Burgundy or Bordeaux. I can't wait, This track is called Sundance from Bonnie James. Definitely, my friend. And anytime, man. Like I said, you can reach out to me on info at lovemusiclovewine.com. The name is Dre. Always looking to do collabs. What do you guys think about this track? Sundance from Bonnie James. Fantastic track. When I was putting this program together, I think I probably listened to that about like 8 times. Fantastic. I love it. So yes, we are going to be bringing back the brunch series at Caratus Wine Club. I'm going to let you guys know more as the weeks and months to come. That kind of thing. We try to get in a few of them before the summer hits. Totally enjoy those brunches. We started off with the fried chicken brunch, fried chicken and sparkling brunch. But we can expand it this time. It's not just going to be about fried chicken, even though I will miss the fried chicken. But yeah, we're going to expand it this year. Maybe we'll do a roast. Yeah, a roast. And mix that with what? We'll figure that out. Maybe a big GSM blend. Court de Ronde GSM blend. So Brooklyn, yes, man. I totally gonna be enjoying doing some traveling this year. It's like, and one of the things is that we are going to be focusing on doing a lot of wine country traveling. You know, I want to do Bordeaux. I want to do Burgundy, do Côte d'Or area. I want to do a little bit of. We're gonna definitely do Rioja and the Priorat region. Just for that, definitely need to get to Portugal. Just for that, you know, we've done the Napa and Sonoma, which we probably will be doing the Napa and Sonoma in the next few months for another wedding. We're probably gonna be heading down there for. And this time, I want to spend a lot more time exploring Sonoma to its finest. Figure, you know, I probably don't have that much more, that long of a time on the planet. I might as well enjoy travel to my favorite places, wine regions. Fantastic. South Africa, man. Some of the best Chenins and Shirazes and all that come out of there, even though I'm partial to our Australian Shirazes, but I do like what's coming out of there. And I recently discovered a winery called the Glencarlew. They do an amazing Pinot Noir. If you can pick up, I think it's the 2018 or 2019 Pinot Noir. Yes, it hasn't been a lot of age, but you guys know my philosophy about aging wine. I don't have that much time on the planet left. So I'm not aging something for 10, 15, 20 years. You know, now, I'm a 3 to 5 guy max. And as I get a little bit older, that 3 to 5 will come down to just 1 to 3. Then it'll move to now. But yeah, the Glencarlew, definitely check out your local LCBO or local wine distributor and find out if you can get yourself a bottle. 2018 or 2019, I think it's the one I recently had, and I was so impressed with the complexity. You know, still obviously big on fruit because it's still young. You know, you get a lot of tertiary notes. You get it was fantastic. Like I forgot the notes, but I just know from memory it's been fantastic. And it was the wine of the week, along with the album of the week, which is coming, by the way, is coming out later today. So I'm working on choosing that wine and an album that I will be posting on our socials and our website, Love Music, Love Wine. That'll be coming out later today. And that's probably going to be the wine that's going to be drank next Friday for Play Music, Drink Wine. So we are at 11:30. Supposed to be the end of the show, but we're not done. We got about 30 more minutes in us. So let's take this to noon and then finish it off properly. Wine travels, man. That's gonna be the thing. That is our vacation type thing. So we'll never be out of a place to go or thinking, it's like, oh, where do I go? No. We're doing wine travels. I mean, next year, what am I saying about next year? Next month. Oh my God. Can't believe that. We are in Colombia for a wedding. Definitely looking forward to that. Don't expect to get a lot of wine coming out of there. But we're just going to enjoy the time, man. And it's going to be a perfect time to be because February is usually a very cold month here in Toronto. So be out of the country enjoying some, beautiful sunshine and taking up the culture, the Colombian culture. A special shout out to my buddy, when you've been friends for such a long time and shared so many things together. Special shout out to Darren Tong. Happy birthday today, bro. Wishing you all the best. And we celebrated with a few bottles of wine on Friday. That was good. We'll definitely continue the celebration now and before, and then when we get to Colombia to celebrate your wedding. Looking forward to that, brother. Hope you had a good day. I think you say you're going to do a cold plunge today. Good luck with that, bro. Apparently it's supposed to be good for the soul, jumping in a cold plunge and then hot, cold. It's supposed to help with the body and the recovery and all that stuff like that. I don't know, man. I gotta think about that one, but who knows? I might try that with you one day. I hear you, DJ. It is one of those things, you know what I mean? Like, being a minimalist, like, I don't want to ever get to the point where I can pack a duffel bag, 2 duffel bags, and that's all I have in life, and that's it, because of my possessions, I should say. And to become, if that's the case, to become a true minimalist. But like I said, the process of decluttering and sort of being conscious of just buying things for buying things' sake, I think this is where I see you can achieve sort of declutter the mind, happiness, and contributing to a positive environment by sort of being conscious of your purchases. So I hear you when it comes to minimalism. And definitely, it does take discipline, because there's so much temptations out there. There's so much commercialism that it takes a lot of discipline to not be tempted and just making impulse purchases. So like I said, we're going to take today's program up to noon Eastern Standard Time, and then we're going to pause. But once again, we will be back next Friday night to play music, drink wine. And we're thinking the theme or the genre we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on classic rock and old school hip hop. And we're going to pair that with a Shiraz, which will happen to be the wine of the week. So that's it, man. Classic rock and old school hip hop with Shiraz. How can you go wrong? So DJ D1, are you practicing minimalism right now? Are you working at it? Is that what you're doing? Especially the spending part, man. Like, I get these statements from my bank account and it says, oh, wait a second, you spent more than you did last week. And then I look at what I have to show for that spending. And a lot of times I'm thinking, what the hell did I spend money on last week or this week versus last week? And did I get something else? Even though right now, as everybody knows, buying groceries is becoming a killer. My grocery bill keeps going up, but I'm not seeing the stuff I'm getting that's plentiful. Groceries are getting less, but the cost keeps going up. They talk about having sort of government intervention. Groceries are a necessity, so you got to get groceries. That's the only way, right? And, like you're saying, eating out, maybe cut back on a little bit of that, but you don't want to impede on your entertainment, right? But you want to do it responsibly, right? But, enjoy cooking at home. Just, making meals. Enjoy that. And you guys know I love my wine, so I'm always looking for good wine. I hear you. I know, I keep talking about minimalism, and then even from the decluttering part, I got to start doing a little bit of that. I'm going to start that today. That's my promise. Next Friday, I will tell you the result of some of the decluttering. I blame temptation and commercialism. A Symphony of the Senses. Saturday, January 27th. We're going to be pulling out the Macintosh, the big boys, tube and non-tube amps. And then we're going to be using that to power the Sonus Faber speakers coming out of Italy, handcrafted in Italy. And then we're going to be drinking the recommended wine of the night is an Italian Amarone or an Italian sparkling from the Franciacorta region. We're also going to have representatives from Macintosh, the bad boys, the big boys of audiophile amps. And we're also going to have a representative from Sonus Faber, the speaker makers, the handcrafted speaker makers coming out of Italy. So it's going to be a kick-ass event. Music and wine pairing live at Vintage Conservatory, January 27th, Saturday, January 27th. If you appreciate amazing sound, you need to be at this event. The Music and Wine Pairing Live, January 27th at VC King. And to get on the list, to get the invite and get on the list, you need to sign up for our newsletter. I will put a reminder of where you can get our newsletter. Just submit your email and we will add you to the list, send you the invite, because it's an RSVP event only. It's a must. There is no cover. Bring music, bring wine. So bring your favorite records or bring a couple of songs and we'll stream it for you on $100,000 audio file system. That's on Saturday, January 27th at Vintage Conservatory, the Wine Club. This track is called Rainy Sundays. It's definitely not a rainy Sunday today. It's a snowfall Sunday. I think the snow has stopped falling right now, but it leads to the same conclusion. Relax in a comfortable spot in your home and enjoy the music, enjoy the vibe. Sundays is a relaxed day anyway. Too bad, like I said, I didn't get my roast out to the fridge. I wasn't organized, because I would have gotten the roast out on Friday night and I would have seasoned it all day on Saturday and then I would slow cook it today. But I will not make that same mistake next week. We will do that next week. classic rock and old school hip hop. This coming Friday, January 12th, from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Twitch, Mixcloud, Kick, and Facebook. And we're going to be pairing that with an Australian Shiraz. So a happy new year goes out to everyone. This is our second broadcast in 2024, and we will keep the vibe going. We're here on a week-to-week basis. We do some surprise pop-ups every so often, but we're here most weekends. If we're here in the city, we're, but yeah. Thank you for tuning in. It's been Beans and Beats. Smooth Jazz Sunday. As we wind today's program down, I want to personally thank everyone who tuned in. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brooklyn. Glad you enjoy the vibe, man. We love doing these programs. And when we definitely get an audience that love doing what we're doing, I so much appreciate you. So thank you. Thank you so much. We'll definitely see you next Friday, January 12th, from 7 to 9 p.m. And who knows, if the vibe is going well, we may go till 10. Who knows? We just use these as guidelines, but we never want to cut off the vibe when we're in the middle of a good vibe, Because, as we say, man, good vibes only. Thank you. Once again, Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year. I wish you all the very best in 2024 and way, way, way beyond.
Love music, love wine radio. Playing the best music paired with wines from around the world.
So we got 2 more tracks, and we're gonna pause the program until next Friday. So let's enjoy Let It Flow. It's by Eric Darius. So to conclude our topic, our continuing topic from yesterday and today, minimalism, we do agree that it's something you definitely need to work on. You need to basically, have discipline, and we need to sort of, declutter the things that you don't need, the things that you're not using. It'll help you not only mentally, it'll help the environment. And it'll probably go, especially when it comes to clothing, it'll go to someone that needs it. If you're not using it, somebody else will and appreciate it. So that is a good thing. You know what I mean? And also watch the spending, man. Don't just spend just for spend's sake. I know a lot of retailers and companies are going, what the hell is this guy talking about? He goes, just jobs, but it is what it is. Champagne, man, definitely. Actually, we got a bottle sort of challenge coming up shortly. We're doing a sparkling versus champagne. And we get together with a bunch of awesome wine family, and we bring either sparkling or we bring a bottle of champagne, and we do a comparison and just have a good time. So that has to come up. That's coming up shortly. Just got to talk to the team and figure out who's going to take the lead on organizing that. Thanks for reminding me there, Brooklyn. Time does fly when you're having fun. And we definitely had fun this morning. It's been a fantastic morning. And this is only the second show in 2024. Let It Flow from Eric Darius. Don't forget, if you want to get on our invite list for a Symphony of the Senses, join our email list. We will be sending an email out shortly again. Thank you very much there, Brooklyn, man. Looking forward to it. We'll see you on Friday. So this will be the final track of the program, His Coolness by Alex Bagon. Thank you, T Summer. I'm glad that you are here to enjoy the vibe this morning. Yes, this is our final track, and we are back again next Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. right here. So for all you classic rock heads and old school hip hop heads, we'll see you next Friday. Can't wait. Spread the word, man. We're doing good things in our family here. Love having you guys here.
Best tracks just for you. Love music, love wine radio. Playing the best music paired with wines from around the world.
Once again, my friends, it has and it was a pleasure playing for you guys this morning. It has been a fantastic show. Totally love that vibe. Smooth jazz on a Sunday morning with a beautiful cup of coffee as we enjoy the indoors, because it's cold outside, my friends. It's cold. And it snowed last night. First snowfall of the year. I mean, we had little, inklings of snow falling, but by the time it hit the ground, it was wet snow. It was just water. So thank you so much for joining us, and we appreciate it. Have yourself a fantastic week at work. I noticed the kids are going back to school this week, and things are going to be a little crazy on the road. So take it easy. Definitely don't drink and drive, and be careful. Take your vitamin D, my friends. It's needed, especially in these months where it's gray outside. You need that vitamin D definitely to help. Anyways, take care of yourselves. Have yourself a good one. We'll see you on Friday night from 7 to 9. Take care. Bye for now.